Hello all, I'm here with my colleagues from Straton Automation to present you our very first release note on our not very first version of Straton. Today we will show you what is new in Straton version 11, released in 2022, 20 years after the creation of the very first version. With us, we will have several participants from different teams. In the order of appearance, myself, Anthony, Managing Director and working at Straton Automation since 2014, then Manon, in charge of the marketing, Matteo, our support team leader, Nasreddin, close to our customers and gathering their needs, Thomas, our quality manager, testing all new features and bugs on the product, and finally, Pascal, our sales manager for the whole world. So what about us then? As it is our first release note, maybe you discover Straton at the same time as this video. Let's make a short introduction. The company has been created in 2002, near to Grenoble. It was initially called Copalp, from the main investors, including Copadata, our headquarters in Austria, then became Straton Automation recently. Then what? Why Straton and what was motivating the creation of this wonderful software? The first major need was to answer to customers willing to integrate automation capabilities into their device. So to say, to integrate the PLC concept into their own hardware, what we call today a soft PLC. The Straton runtime has then been designed to be embedded in any electronic device, independently of the operating system, hardware, I/Os and stuff like that. And as customers may have different devices in their catalog, the editor has then been designed so that the same application can be downloaded on all these different devices without having to set specific compiling options or reconfiguring the application. The second need was to have something fully adapted to customer needs. Our essence, I could say, has always been to be close to the market and to our customers, to develop things which make sense for all of us, allowing to propose a product at the edge of technology as well as disruptive applications able to make the difference on the market. That's why we develop parts of our software in co-creation with our customers and partners to provide products answering to their needs in different fields of industry. You will have different choices when you want to implement PLC and communication capabilities in a device. You may want to develop your own internal solution. It will need some researches, design, development, assembling the different internal and external elements. It will take time, manpower, money, which could be spent quickly, as well as a full support from your side. It's not that efficient, even if at the end, I agree, you will have an open solution. Then you may think about a ready-to-use solution. Of course, you will have to do some researches too, because you can avoid quite a lot of extra activities. But at the end anyway, you may have a locked solution for which adding new features may be not that easy. What is the best compromise then? A software which is in constant evolution, allowing to stay focused on your business because we follow the market trends for you, tools developed by a full team of technology experts close to your requests and preoccupations, the Straton solution. Of course, you will have to do the integration and to adapt few things, but you will save money thanks to an improved time to market, benefit from our full support, as well as a fully open solution because you have the source code and this is a real plus. Finally, last but not least, one of our main challenges was also to provide a solution being able to communicate with a large amount of devices in different industry domains, like the embedded market, automation, energy, and utilities in general. Well, it should be enough for an introduction. Now I let Manon, our marketing manager, present you what are the few trends of the last years and what was then driving a part of our strategy and developments. Manon, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Anthony. In order to offer a solution adapted to your needs, we have chosen to evolve our different strategies. Having access to your application debug wherever you are, secured communication, improvements of historical communication protocols, improvement on energy-related protocols, and improved user experience. We are now going to present you the 4 main new features of this new version of the software. I leave the floor to our technical team. Let's start with Matteo.
Thank you, Manon. You need to monitor your process. You need to follow the evolution of your program and change the value of variables directly on the web page. With the new functionality of Straton automation, it's now possible. This functionality is the web monitoring. Here, we are on the first page of the web monitoring, the statue page. Here, you have a lot of information about your runtime and your project. Now, you can see one graphic page of wind turbine. I can control directly my process with the web monitoring directly on the graphic page. But this graphic page runs with one program. I can also check my program directly here in SFC code. I see directly on which step I am. I continue with FBD, for example, or ST code. I can see directly the evolution of my ST code and click on variable to change error value. But on your device, you have also drivers. On the web monitoring, you can find directly your Fizbus configuration. Here, we are on the Modbus master configuration. I see all variables used on this driver, and I can change the value V2, for example. I have also energy protocol. Here, the IEC 61N50. I see my configuration on the field bus, and I have also the possibility to check my IED file directly. I said energy protocol. With Straton, you can see directly your profile exchange with this protocol. Now, we can see variables. On the web monitoring, you can see all variables group, click on it, and change the value of variables. If you search one specific variables, you can use the search bar. Here, I search the speed variable, and I can see where the speed variable is used on my application. I want to add one thing. This demonstration runs on one Raspberry Pi. This year's Straton automation compile one U example of runtime for 64-bit Raspberry. Thank you for listening. Now I let you with Nasreddin.
Thank you, Matteo, for all these informations about the web monitoring. Now I will talk about the CAN-FG. Everybody know how it is important the control area network on the automotive world. That's why, and as you know, Straton provides you a full configuration for CAN bus, CAN open, and G1939. On this presentation, I will just talk about the new features that we have done for the version 11 of Straton. And the first one is our CAN bus configurator, who includes the possibility to configure some received messages to be forwarded to other CAN ports. And it doesn't just stop here. Also, this configurator supports CAN-FG as another type of CAN bus. Now, if you ask me about the advantages that our customers can have, I will say that now it will be very simple, the integration in the dev kit. And we have a common tool for the old CAN and CAN-FG. Now, the second news is about CAN open RPDOs. We can configure it as on request. In that case, a special variable can be configured as a command to send the message. It means the logic sets the variable to true, then CAN bus sends the message and reset the variable to false. And to finish, with the big advantage, now we have enabled custom state machine for sending AirPDOs. That's all with CAN. Now I will let the place to my colleague Thomas for another topic. Thank you.
Thanks Nasreddin and hello all. I'm Thomas and I'm gonna present you our new functionality of securing exchanges for the MQTT protocol. First of all, we will define what is MQTT. MQTT, which means Message Queuing Telemetry Transport, is a messaging network protocol based on a publish and subscribe principle. Thanks to the lightness of its communication frame, I mean by this that they are fast and low energy consuming, it has become very popular in the industry and also in the IoT field, which includes all connected objects. Unfortunately, this popularity is also present in the world of hacking. Connected devices are among the most often hacked devices, but if we can talk about hacking, we can also talk about security reinforcement, and that is possible thanks to cybersecurity. You probably already know it, but the security is an important topic that companies can no longer ignore. This is even more true concerning the cybersecurity because of a world more and more connected. For companies, a simple security breach can represent losses of vital data or considerable ransom demands. In order to minimize this risk, we have, starting with the version 11 of Straton, provided our MQTT driver with a brand new security layer using the one-way TLS, a protocol which allows securing exchanges and guarantees the security of your data.
Thank you, Thomas. Hello again. And now I will talk about energy. Of course, who says Straton says energy. And when I say energy, I want to say IC 61850, IC 60870, and DNP3. So here we have a full system of communication between a different bay control or monitoring units and client station. Therefore, the IEC 61850 client will be able to communicate with the server, and we call this MMS protocol. Otherwise, if the servers want to communicate with themselves, we will meet the famous Goose protocol. Then, for our customers who want to use the gateway from Straton, it will be easy because the Straton supports a lot of protocols. And the final point with the IC 61850, after creating your own configuration, you can find a client tool as an option for the test. Now, for serial communication, we have more than choice of feedback configuration. Like for the energy part, we can use the DNP3 or the IC 60870, and the same for a TCP/IP communication. Now, for our customers who use the IC 61850, I want to inform you that the usage of SGCB is already supported by our 850 server. It means no longer need to edit the files manually or using an external tool. Also, now you can manage SCL files exchanged with other tools, even with a complex architecture. And before finishing with all these advantages, I just want to say that the TLS security is now included on our energy protocol. That's all. And now I will let you with Pascal. Thank you.
Thanks to the support team. We have chosen to show you the main features, but there are more than 100. We expect you have found with this new version the differentiators that you are looking for your product. Need visibility for your PLC's data for operation and maintenance, thanks to web monitoring. Strengthen cybersecurity or bringing new features on protocols. And improving user experience or bringing more performance. Here you can see the Straton constellation, the runtimes that can simply transform any electronic device into a highly customizable PLC. Also the editors in different forms, and over 20 drivers for a lot of communication and interoperability.
and many other tools in order to develop your drivers, provide HTML pages from the runtime, etc. Our objective is always the same. Listen and stick to your needs all along your product lifecycle and give you a first-class support, quality and reactivity. Concretely, a development team working on the roadmap and specific requests through product request. Support, doing action in pre-sales like making demos and helping our customers in support and maintenance. And sales, understanding your needs and providing you the best answer. Thank you for your attention and see you next time.